Good evening, everybody. Uh, I'm one of those type of guys who speak from the heart. I think as I got older, I got a little more emotional as a person. I had a lot of tragedies in my life, and I think adversity is what makes a person. You know, it's easy when things are going well for you to achieve a lot of things, but when things are down, when you fall off the bike, can you get back up? I got some great people in the stands today, and one person I wanted, he mentioned something to me that stood out some years ago. Dave Sabodi, who's a good friend of mine for over 35 years, and from Randolph, New Jersey, a preppy, prestigious area compared to Jersey City, where I'm from. And Dave asked me a question. He was serious. He said, Raf, when I was born, I knew I was going to go to college. How did you do it coming from Jersey City? And I said, Dave, where you grow up do not define who you are or what you could become. I grew up from some humble beginnings. I mean, single parent home. My father wasn't existing. My mom told me, your father is a good man, but he never showed it. The good in him gonna come out in you. Raf, you need to be a better father, a better husband, a better person. She never said nothing negative about my father. I strive to be better because of those things. How does a kid from Jersey City get to Syracuse University? See, everything started from me here at Syracuse. It means everything. My wife teased me all the time. I'm the only person that goes to church with Syracuse apparel on. That shows the love for the school. How does a person get there? How do you get this? How do you get here? It's hard work. It's a lot of prayer. It's a lot of good people behind you. I worked hard. I didn't know what was going to happen. I didn't know where I was going to be at. But I knew one thing. I still like to watch Little House on the Prairie, the Waltons. And you might say, why? People might laugh, but those shows teach family values. Unlike today, that's just me. I mean, my great friend, Carl Jenkins, always called me Chili Simplestone from the Flintstones, because I keep everything really simple. And I think family values is everything. I'd like to say, my family's here today. My wife for 27 years. Vanna, could you stand up? Could you stand up and let the people see? Now we've been together 30 years, been married 27, and recently I'm a phys ed teacher, and I tell everybody that the most important thing about being a phys ed teacher, the first line of respect is your parents. So I try to stay in shape. So my wife said to me, well, what about me? I said, you need to start working out with me. She said, okay, I'm gonna do it. And she said, well, give me one good reason why should I do it, Raf? I said, because we're in the twilight of our life, and I can't imagine living life if you wasn't here with me. So we need to give ourselves every chance. So now my wife works out too also. My daughter is here, master's degree, graduated from Malloy College, Addison, who I care about a lot, and played basketball at Malloy. And my mother-in-law, who when my mom passed away, she was the first one at my house. She's been there ever since. My great mother-in-law is here also. I love her to death. And my youngest daughter is here, who is my sunshine. See, when my mom passed away, my mom's name is Clinty. When my mom passed away and Asia came along, it just uplifted me. So Asia is actually named Asia because of the Far East. The sun rises in the Far East, and her middle name is my mom's name. So Asia is here, my youngest daughter, senior in high school. And these are the most important people in my life. And when my mom told me, be a better father, be a better husband, I just hope to my family I'm doing that. So how does a person get to Syracuse University? I'll tell you why. Syracuse, God brought me here. I was a junior in high school. Syracuse, Tulsa, NIT finals. WOR9, Channel 9, no cable TV, nothing. Watching it on TV, and I saw these striped uniforms, and I watched I think Jeannie Waldron, and all them guys was on that team, and they lost in overtime. I said to my mom, I want to go to Syracuse. Rab, I can't afford Syracuse. I said, I'm going to get a scholarship. And everything started to happen from there. I worked hard in basketball, 5 o'clock in the morning, and they caught on, started recruiting me. And the thing I want to talk about, Coach Boeheim, him and Brendan Malone came into my home. And Coach sold my mother. What he said to my mom was, and I'll never forget it, he said, Mrs. Addison, we want your son at Syracuse University. He can play for us. We're not going to promise you that he's going to make the NBA, but we would give him every opportunity to get his college degree. That sold my mom. And I want to thank Coach for keeping that promise. Of course, at Syracuse, there's a lot of people that helped me along the way. I can name all my coaches, from Barry Copeland, Chris Quarters, Pop Dixon, Rick Callahan, instrumental in my life, Bernie Fine, who stayed on my case. We ain't always get along, but I understand everything he did right now to this day. Brendan Malone, who once told me, I said, I got to go back home and start helping kids because I feel like if I didn't get the opportunity at Syracuse, I would be just like them. He said, Raph, no. I don't care if you was a garbage man, you would be the best garbage man. Whatever you do, Raph, you was going to be successful because of how hard you work. So I appreciate Brendan Malone. I appreciate Coach Boeheim for taking a chance on me. I want to thank a couple people, friends like Carl Jenkins, who call me every morning. I keep a strong support staff around me. I keep a small group of people around me, but I keep it straight, and it really works for me. I don't want to hold you too long because anybody I forgot, I got to talk about my man. Wendell Alexis, the only guy I know. We suited up for every game our careers here together, me and Wendell. We came in together, wound up in Europe together. Thank you so much, Wendell, for coming up for this. I called him Sonny Sparrow, but I had to change. Dr. Sonny Sparrow, my other teammate, is here. Thank you, Sonny, for coming up, you and your lovely wife. Last time I was at this thing, and I want to close it, I was here for Pearl Washington 2014, and it's been a difficult time. Everybody know Pearl died from brain cancer. I was watching his ceremony and it was him speaking. I think Pearl's watching me tonight. It's been 31 years since I last played at the Carrier Dome. 31 means something. Pearl's watching. Thank you.